Have you ever wondered why elders always say, "Don't pass T-junctions at night"? Do you have one in your village too? Well, let me tell you about one particular T-junction in a certain Yoruba village, a place where people disappear without a trace, a place where even birds refuse to fly once it is 11 p.m. This story is not to scare you, but to warn you. Let me take you to this small village called Igolorin.
If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please support us by hitting the subscribe button, like, share and share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks.
In Igolorin village, life was sweet and peaceful. Farmers went to their farms happily. Market women sold their pepper and tomatoes without stress, and the village children played and laughed freely. Everybody minded their business and nobody complained. Why? Because there was just one rule everybody obeyed without question. Nobody must cross the T-junction in the center of the village once it is 11 p.m. Not even the king himself. Now, this T-junction is not an ordinary road though. One part leads to the market, the other one leads to the village, and the last one, that one leads straight to the forbidden forest that nobody dares to talk about. People live close to the market, people live close to the village gates, but everybody knows once it is 11 p.m, close your door and stay inside. But funny enough, nobody could say exactly why the rule existed. Only the old people whispered about it sometimes, shaking their heads like this. Only the elders know the true story. Now, in this same peaceful village lived one respected man called Baba Adebayo and his wife Mama Adebayo. They were very well known for their kindness and quiet life. They had only one child, a beautiful girl named Lola Adebayo, 20 years old with bright eyes and a very sharp mouth. You know those kind of girls who don't believe anything until they see it themselves. Yes, that kind of girl. Lola didn't live in the village fully because she was schooling in the city and stayed with her aunts. But now that she had finished her secondary school, she decided to come back home to spend some time with her parents. Now, before I continue, let me tell you something small about this village. Even though people smiled every day, not everything was sweet. People disappeared. And not the type where you pack your bag and run away. I mean disappear like puff puff inside a hungry child's mouth. Vanish. But each time this happened, the village chief Ajani, would find a way to cover it so people won't panic. In fact, the latest person that went missing was the village drunkard, Baba Tunde. This man was very popular. By morning, he would be at his usual drinking spot. By night, he would stagger home singing songs only he understood. But one day, Baba Tunde vanished. For one whole week, nobody saw him. His poor wife, Mama Tunde, went to the chief's palace crying, "Sir, please help me. My husband is missing. He did not return home." Now, do you know what the village chief did? He looked at his cabinet, shook his head like he just remembered something serious, and instead of giving her answers, he gave her a small piece of land and said, "Take this land, manage it, life must go on." Confused, Mama Tunde took the land and went home quietly. But now people were getting worried. Other families who had been paid off in the past started talking too. During a small secret garden at the back of Mama Abeni's house, one old woman whispered, "My husband went to work in the next village. He promised to return that same day. He never came back. When I reported it to Chief Ajani, he gave me money to keep quiet." Another woman with tears in her eyes added, "My son only went out to play. Small boy. He didn't come back. They also gave me money. But the biggest question remained. Why is the village chief paying people to keep quiet? Why are people disappearing? And everyone believed it had something to do with the T-Junction. The next part of this story brings us back to Lola. Now on the last day of school, she called home. Mommy, Daddy, I'm coming home tomorrow evening. Oh, I want to see my friends first. Her parents said, no, evening is not good. Come early in the morning. Why now? Lola asked. But they didn't explain. They just said, come early. And she obeyed. The next day, Lola came home with her aunts. Mama and Baba Adebayo were so happy to see their only daughter back home. That night, they cooked her favorite meal, hot amala with ewedu and gbegiri. Lola ate until she started rubbing her belly and saying, this one will make me sleep like a baby tonight. Now before bedtime, Mama Adebayo sat Lola down and said very seriously, Lola, listen again. Oh. Once it is 11 p.m, don't pass that T-Junction. Don't let anybody send you on errand. Don't let your long legs deceive you. Lola rolled her eyes. Mommy, again? Why? What will happen? Mama Adebayo sighed. Even we don't fully know. All we know is those who break this rule don't come back. Only Chief Ajani and his elders know the truth. Lola laughed small and said, okay, I will obey. No night waka for me. The next day, Lola decided to take a small walk around the village to stretch her legs. That's how she met Yemi, the daughter of Chief Ajani. They became friends quickly. Sometimes Yemi visited her, other times Lola visited the palace. One day, it was Yemi's 20th birthday. Her father threw a big party, music, food, dancing. Lola was invited with other young girls. Before she left, her mother warned her, by 9 p.m. latest, you must be back in this house. Lola promised, I will not take long, mommy. At the party, they danced, they laughed, they played games. And by 7 p.m, Chief Ajani himself came to the compound and said, girls, start going home, it's getting late. They all started leaving except Lola. She and Yemi sat down, talking and laughing about small gossip. Before they knew it, it was past 10 p.m. At home, Baba and Mama Adebayo were getting worried. Mama Lola, should we go and fetch her? Mama Lola sighed. If I go now, it might even be 11 p.m. before I reach there. Let's just hope she is wise. Meanwhile, Lola finally stood up, checked the time and said, let me run home before my parents shout. Yemi stopped her. Are you sure you will make it home in time? You can sleep here if you want. Lola laughed. Don't worry, I will run like Usain Bolt. She left. As she walked, she noticed something. The village streets were empty. The few people she saw were walking fast towards their houses like rats running from rain. Lola laughed to herself. Is this how these people take this rule seriously like this? By 11 p.m. sharp, she reached the famous T-Junction. Nobody was there. Everything was quiet. So this is the junction everyone is afraid of, she said aloud. She stepped forward, then suddenly, Psst, my daughter, please help me. Lola turned quickly. It was an old woman holding a very big calabash. Please help me lift this thing a bit, the old woman begged. Lola hesitated. Okay, but be fast. As soon as she touched the calabash, poof, she vanished. Two other old women appeared from nowhere, each holding their own calabash. They laughed wickedly and started walking towards the forbidden forest. That night, Baba and Mama Adebayo couldn't sleep. They comforted themselves, saying she must have slept at Yemi's house. Morning came. They went to Chief Ajani's palace. Yemi, where is Lola? Is she inside? Yemi's eyes widened. Ah, she left last night to go home. Is she not at home? Mama Adebayo burst into tears immediately. Chief Ajani came out, looked at them, shook his head. He said, "Come inside, let's talk." Inside, he offered them money. "Please, keep this quiet for now. We will search for her." Baba Adebayo stood up. "Keep quiet for what? This is our daughter." They rejected the money and left angrily. Baba Adebayo gathered people to search. Days passed, no sign of Lola. Mama Adebayo became sick and worried. They consulted a powerful chief priest in the next village. After praying, the man said, "There is something your chief is hiding. Until he speaks the truth, no solution will come." The villagers were tired. They stormed the palace. "Chief Ajani, tell us what is going on." Under pressure, the chief finally spoke. "Many years ago, my ancestors made a deal with wicked witches, the triplet sisters. During famine, they saved this village, but the price was heavy. Every ruler must sacrifice one of their children to the triplet sisters. But when we stopped doing this, the witches became angry. And since then, after 11 p.m., they come out from the forest. They capture anyone they see. That is why the rule existed. The people were angry, so you kept this important information from us?" Well, this is where we'll stop now for this story. Part 2 will be coming soon.
For more interesting and amazing stories like this, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and thanks for watching. We love you.